I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.
Gresini rider Marc Marquez made quite a comeback in the 2024 Austrian MotoGP race at the Red Bull Ring on Sunday. From being dropped to 13th to finishing 4th. The 2024 Austrian MotoGP race started with a lot of problems for Marquez. The holder of 6 MotoGP world titles experienced problems with the starting device, which led to a collision with Franco Morbidelli Pramac at the first corner. Everything that can happen to us has happened. It started with a technical problem half an hour before the race, Marquez said. Just when they were about to put the tires on, they checked the pressure and the valve broke. The team had to go to Michelin immediately and change the tires from one rim to another so that the temperature of the tires went down. On the grid, I was more focused on raising the temperature, and I didn't activate the front device properly. My mistake, but everything is a consequence of the chaos. After the start, there was a clash with Morbidelli, who is a former student of Valentino Rossi from the VR46 Academy. Luck was not on my side at the first corner. I came out thinking, let's see how many positions we lose, Marquez said. Here's the full news. Marc Marquez admitted he had made a mistake before the start of the 2024 Austrian MotoGP. The incident cost him the chance to win at the Red Bull Ring circuit, Spielberg, Styria, Sunday night. The problem started when his motorcycle tire valve was damaged. Starting from 3rd position, Marquez immediately slumped to 13th after the first corner. The Gresini Ducati rider had a brush with Franco Morbidelli before the first corner and went wide, further worsening his position. Marquez admitted that it all started with a technical problem with the tires. Today we were unlucky. Very unlucky, because 30 minutes before the start, when the mechanic checked the tire pressure, the valve was damaged, Marquez said, quoted from the crash page. This problem forced the team to replace the tires with other rims. Then, as you can see in the picture, TV, they ran to Michelin to replace the tires with other rims, it continued Marquez. However, this tire change procedure caused the tire temperature to drop dramatically. During that procedure, everything was very good and they did very well, but then the tire temperature dropped dramatically, Marquez explained. Marquez had to deal with the change in tire temperature by heating the front tire during sighting and warm laps before the start. But then the problem arose when Marquez braked twice and deactivated the start device. Then the chaos created a problem. On the warm-up lap, I concentrated more on increasing the temperature of the front tire, he explained Gemma Pinto's boyfriend. Then on the last straight, I braked and activated the front starting device well. But then I braked again, to try to heat the front tire, and the start device came off. And then I didn't have enough speed to activate it again on the grid. Without that front device, it's hard to start well, Marquez added. On the other hand, Gresini rider Marc Marquez made quite a comeback in the 2024 Austrian MotoGP race at the Red Bull Ring on Sunday, from being dropped to 13th to finishing 4th. The 2024 Austrian MotoGP race started with a lot of problems for Marquez. The holder of 6 MotoGP world titles had problems with the starting device, which led to a collision with Franco Morbidelli Pramac at the first corner. Everything that can happen to us has happened. It started with a technical problem half an hour before the race, Marquez said. Just when they were about to put the tires on, they checked the pressure and the valve broke. The team had to immediately go to Michelin and change the tires from one rim to another so that the tire temperature would drop. On the grid, I was more focused on raising the temperature, and I didn't activate the front device properly. My mistake, but everything is a consequence of the chaos. After the start, there was a clash with Morbidelli, who is a former student of Valentino Rossi from the VR46 Academy. Luck was not on my side at the first corner. I came out thinking, let's see how many positions we lose, Marquez said. But Morbidelli should have come up behind very quickly. And that's normal. Someone got hit, and this time it was both of us. When I was 13th, I had to fight patiently without making any mistakes. At least I had some fun with some overtaking. When I was so focused, I can't remember what happened. But probably one of the most difficult ones for me was with Bezzecchi, who was behind me for a few laps, Marquez admitted. Had it not been for his problems, he could have fought for the podium. I don't dare say it. Will I be on the podium? Today and yesterday, I said it, I was on the podium easily. I'm on a very possible podium, said the 31-year-old racer. That's not possible. But with all this, being able to get fourth position. I am not satisfied because we failed at two important points this weekend. But for me this weekend is more important because we were competitive in all the practice sessions and in all the races. Marquez explained the crash with Morbidelli. I was going very straight. I braked where Jack Miller braked from the inside of the track. I braked and suddenly I felt a very strong impact on the left side. However, it was not his fault or my fault, Marquez said. Luckily we both started well, we were able to finish the race. But I had a problem I should have avoided, but it was impossible. Even so, Marquez believes that this weekend they have been able to move forward. I think we have started to understand a little bit more because we always have the same problem, Marquez admitted. We have started to understand how to solve the problem quickly. But I say this slowly because here there is a different casing. And we have to see it with the real casing, the one we always use for racing because the bike changes a little bit.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so